back to the game which I take cognizance of you, Red Deer, Calgary, the Women's Canada Open. The final match on day one is on the one-loss side, and it's between Jana Montour and Shanelle, Loraine. Huge thanks to our sponsors and partners for making this event happen, and what a wonderful event it is on day one. Predator Q Sports Live, the WPPA Pro Billiard Series, global partners CSI, Kamui, Alpha Coin and Jam Up Apparel. Now, joining me in the booth for this one is the one and only Dawn Hopkins. What a pleasure. Hello.
Hi there. How are you? It's such an honor to be in the booth with you.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
It's the other way round. It's the other way round.
Well, thank you.
So, let's have a little chat about what's going to go on here then. Who do you fancy for this one?
I think Jana is the favorite in this one. But, you know, this game you never know. You just don't know. Somebody can be on, and right now Shanelle has a tough layout here for herself. She's going to have to push, and her lag was not the best lag I've seen. So I think she's got some nerves going on, and once she gets past that, then we'll see how she shoots.
I think she was trying to push to the jump there, wasn't she?
Yeah, you don't really want to push to be straight in, so her ball speed right now is way off because she's got, like I said, her nerves are getting to her.
So what do you know about these two ladies? I saw you having a little chat with them. I love seeing that. It's nice, just relaxes them as well. Find a little bit out about them.
Well, I like to talk to the players ahead of time because we know stats and things like that. Like Shanelle won her first round 4-1 and 4-3, and then she lost her second round to Brittany Bryant, both sets. So stats we know, but I like to get a little personal with them and see, you know, what do they like to do outside a pool. And so Shanelle,
nice
she
shot
was
there on the 2.
Yep, she made a nice shot. She's got position here on the 3. She's using this right now. She does yoga, and she said that's one of her favorite things to do. And while she does yoga, she works on her breath work, which is huge in this game. If or any athlete is going to use breathing as a technique to shake the nerves out, settle everything, and get more focused.
She's certainly looking focused at the moment. There's a lovely shot on the 3, nicely on the 4 here.
It looks like she's going to have to try it in the side, which those side pockets are pretty small from that angle.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how the table's playing. I mean, I know you've just won your match, which was, as you said, difficult into the side, a little bit nervy, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
So how was your match?
It was pretty good. These tables are playing great, actually. I won my match, both sets, so I'm happy about that. First rounds are tough. Like, I had a bye, and that's great, but it doesn't give you a chance to get used to the equipment and everything, too. That was a wonderful shot with the bridge. Nice slice. Uh-oh. I think she can get by.
Yeah,
yep,
she's
got
okay.
room.
Another shot into the side, this time for Jana.
Wow,
corner.
great
what
shot.
A beautiful shot. I was watching her warm up, you know. Beautiful cueing. She was cueing so well. And she was warming up, and she's brought it into the match as well. That was a nice shot.
That was a great shot, especially in the first rack.
Yeah.
And it surprises me because she just told me that she is really a bar box player. She doesn't play on these 9-foots
really?
that much. She was just inducted into the V&E Hall of Fame, and that was back in 2020, so it was recent. But to play on 7-foot tables and then to come out here and do this is pretty impressive.
And speaking of 7-foot tables, we've had the launch of the 7-foot bar box Predator Apex table here, and they're looking wonderful, aren't they? And we've got 35 of them here.
Yeah, I saw that. The players are it's full out there with all the players playing in the tournament, and it's nice to watch. I was actually warming up on those tables
Oh, were
for my
you?
match because all these tables were taken. So, and they are playing very nice, very close to these tables, except shorter, of course.
Yeah. So, tricky little 10 here, Dawn.
Yeah, she's just got to bear down, and I don't know, putting English on these balls makes the shot a little harder right now.
Yeah, she's overcut it. So it's 2 races to 4, guys. And should we be level 1 set all, we will go to a shootout. And we've had a couple today. We started with one actually at midday. And we're back tomorrow, of course. Day 1 today, 4 days of great pool. And we're back at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. We've got lots to look forward to.
I will be one of those early round matches.
Are you 10 a.m., are
yes.
you? Oh,
Very
nice
nice
shot.
Very nice.
Dangerously close to the side pocket, but it's in. Takes the first rack. So is this your first, or did you play in Las Vegas?
I did, yes. I played in Vegas.
How was your first experience of this format?
It was good. I enjoyed it a lot, actually. I like the playoff at the end. I think that's very exciting.
It is, isn't it? It's great for the viewers.
I did end up in one of those, I can't remember, Amelia?
Oh, yeah, Amalia Matas, yeah?
Yes, she ended up knocking me out of the tournament. I won the first round match, she won the second match, and then we went to the shootout. She won the match on the shootout, so.
Yeah, Amalia also had a great win against Alison Fisher there on the shootout, 9-8 or something like that, wasn't it? I know it went quite a way.
Yeah.
So here we go then, breaking from the side. Now we've seen this table breaking pretty well from the middle today. Let's see how it's going now. Wow, that was a tough rack, that one.
Yeah,
3
look at
balls didn't move.
The 9, the 6, and the 10 didn't go anywhere. She didn't hit that very
No,
solid,
she
though.
didn't. She didn't hit it very well. No, you still got to hit them.
Chantal doesn't really have a very powerful break. It's always something you can work on.
Yeah, and it's not a format up till now that women have really played that often. 9 ball, of course, has been the main, apart from the 10 ball, the Worlds, and that's back, of course, this year.
Yes.
Are you going? Are you going?
I don't think. I mean, I would like to go, but I don't know how that invite happens. By the ranking, I thought, but I don't really know. I have to investigate that.
And of course, you must be very familiar with all things WPBA. Of course, you used to be.
I've been on the tour since 1984.
Weren't you on the board as well?
I was the president.
Wow.
For a while, I was on the board for many years, committees. I've done it all. Of course, you know, you can play and get into your game, but somebody has to run the ship, and so you volunteer your time. It's quite a job.
Oh, that was a bit of a mistake there.
Yep, she still hasn't settled in, and I hear the clock beeping in the background. I don't know how much that is affecting her.
Yeah, we are playing with the shot clock, 30 seconds, and 1 extension per rack for each player, 60 seconds after the break. And because it's 10 ball, it's cool shot, of course. And although no golden breaks are available, there is, of course, the chance of carrying and comboing an early 10 to win the game. And I noticed she's playing with a black ferrule there on her shaft. I don't know what she's playing with. Do you know what she plays with?
I don't. I do know that her sponsor is, it was an interesting name. It is Bear Trail Concrete is her sponsor.
Wow.
Just a reminder, when you're done your match, please bring me your score sheet before you go have a cigarette.
So she's got a tough layout here. She's shaking her head because she's straight in on the 5, but the only thing, she can't get to the 6. There's no shot anyways, but she really needs to be able to see a piece of it at least.
And she has got a piece of it. So she's going to be opening these up. Needs to get safe on the 6. Doesn't want to leave a shot because they're all going to be in the open after this.
She's got a nice
Wants it to
safety
run.
there.
Yeah, that's
Very
really
good.
nice. Perfect. Don't think she's got any part of the 6.
Very well played.
So how much practice are you doing at the moment? Do you have a table at home? Do you?
I do not.
No?
No.
I don't
so-
either, so don't feel too bad.
Yeah, I have, but there is a pool room nearby that that I get to a couple times a week.
Give them a shout out. Who is it? Who what pool? What's
Players
your local?
Billiards.
Oh,
Players
okay.
Billiards. And I love all my peeps there. They're rooting me on Facebook, and
Hi
I
to
get
all
messages
of.
from them.
Hi to Dawn's friends. How are you?
I don't want to single anybody out because then I know somebody else is going to get jealous. So I'm gonna leave
everyone
that one
you,
alone.
everyone you know. Hi
Yeah.
to everyone you know.
Everybody I know.
So a good chance here then. We're going to see a low on the cue ball here. Low right. Perfect shot of that. Coming across the table. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, she's okay, but look how she's going to probably have to draw back and play the 9 down the other end of the table because of the angle that she's got here. Just like that. It's a very good shot.
Yes, that's perfect, isn't it?
She's got a nice little rhythm walking around the table.
Yeah,
for
very,
approach.
very important that, isn't it? To get into your rhythm and your flow. Play natural as possible. Another nice shot there, nicely on the 10 ball. So this to level things up at 1-1 in this first race to 4. And very nicely done as well. So you're on at 10 a.m. in the morning?
Yes, which at home it's noon, so it's not as bad.
So where are you from?
New Jersey.
Oh, nice.
Yep, the Jersey Shore. Nothing like the television show.
I was going to say, hopefully not.
No. Actually, those people aren't from the Jersey Shore. I think they're from New York. So they're not really Jersey people. I'm not really either. I'm from Massachusetts originally, but
I was in a lovely place called Lambertville last in New Jersey. Yeah.
that's right across from New Hope in Pennsylvania, and it is a wonderful town, Lambertville.
Beautiful.
Yes. I'm not far from there. Well, I'm an hour and a half from there, and I go there every once in a while.
Oh, that's close, right?
Yes.
Lovely, scenic little town with lots of interesting little shops and stores and things like that. Nice walks across the bridge.
Yes.
Across the Delaware, is it? What bridge? What?
I think it is.
So a decent break there. Got lots of power.
Does she have a shot on that 1? She can get by the 7. She's got the... Oh, she didn't make a ball.
No, I thought she made a ball. She didn't
No,
make a ball.
looks like she didn't make a ball.
Look at that 8 ball. How has the 8 ball not dropped?
She did make a ball. She made the 3.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened there?
Oh, maybe she fouled. Yeah, she fouled.
How did she foul?
Ball
I
in
missed
hand.
that.
I don't know. I missed it.
Hmm.
Did you spot it, guys? Anyone in the chat? Let us know. Talking in the chat, we are live, of course. Oh, it's gone a little bit wrong.
You know, that's always a dangerous shot. You can't really take those for granted. You have to know how the ball, the 1 ball would be coming off to 8. You have to think about that.
Yeah, I thought she played it a little strong, to be honest.
Yes.
So safety shot here. Cue ball where the 1 is and send the 1 around the table. needs a kiss here, and she got one. Now, I think she's left maybe an edge here. So tomorrow's games begin at 10 a.m. and then midday, 2 p.m. and then we have just a little break. And then 5, 7 and 9 p.m. There's your
That's a
matches
long
tomorrow.
jump.
Oh, what a great shot. Did she call that? I wonder.
I didn't
go.
hear her call that, but Chantel may have to, well, she can kick this one.
She's certainly looking very colourful, isn't she? I love her red trousers that she's got on.
Oh, she's the best when it comes to fashion.
She's very stylish, isn't she?
Yes, she is. I love seeing what she's wearing. I'm not a big, well, everybody seems to be wearing the same kind of outfits here. So I like to see different things. I'm a fashion. I like fashion.
I know you do. I mean, I was admiring your boots. I think they're fantastic. I think you should post a picture on Facebook for everyone so they can see your sparkling boots.
My sparkling boots.
They're great.
Yep. I have people offering me money for them, and I'm like, no way.
So, a bit of sparkle now on the table, hopefully.
Just roll forward a little bit. She's got a really good layout here if she can stay in line. There's nothing in trouble that I see.
I think she's going to have to take the 4-ball, maybe go short side and play it into the... Oh no, she had a bit of angle. Very well,
Yeah.
nicely played that was.
Yes, she's got a really good stroke.
Yeah, I must say, I'm impressed with her stroke.
So Jana is from the Ermineskin tribe here in Canada, and she actually lives on the reservation.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So this one, I think she should play the 7 in the side probably, right? Just roll down a little bit.
No, I think she's coming around, is she? Yes, she is playing it in the side.
Yep, and then stop there. 9 is right there. Stop, stop.
Just look at that angle into that side pocket. It looks, the pockets look so small, don't they, from that
They
angle?
do, yeah. They do. But yeah, they're actually...
Nice. Very nice.
They're actually a little bit bigger, though, than the corner pockets, but it's just deceiving because of the angle. So I like to think about that to give me confidence that they're bigger.
Yeah, good way to look at it. So it's 10. So move one ahead. And very, very nicely played indeed. And we're going to go for a break and we'll be back very, very shortly. All right, Dawn? very warm welcome back to the Cambridge Hotel here in Red Deer, Calgary. Jana to break off, leading 2-1.
Parker cue ball, pretty nice. It's really hard to make a ball on the break here.
Yeah, dry. 10-ball break, of course, is notoriously harder than the 9-ball break.
It's only one more ball.
I
What's up with
know. Yeah.
She's going to push, I think. And she doesn't want to leave Jana a shot because Jana, I'm sure, is going to take this. It's kind of a free shot if
Yeah, she's
Jana
got
makes
to be
it.
going
She's
for
coming
this.
down by the 2.
Yeah, and it's sort of a shot to nothing as well. You know, two-way shot, might get cover if she misses it, or a good chance of getting cover.
It's good to have the push because it takes away the luck factor after the break, but it really, a lot of times, doesn't put you in the best situation.
I didn't really catch that fine enough, but as we said, it was a free shot basically, wasn't it?
Right. So can she sneak in between that window between the 4 and the 3 ball, you think?
Oh, it looks the way that she can, but she's got to avoid the scratch here, depending on how much of it she can actually hit. Oh, she could actually hit the other side of it.
Okay. That did
Wow,
not look
how
good from
deceiving
here.
was that?
So Jana's got her work cut out here because she's got the straight-in shot on the 1, but the 10 and the 9 are blocking the way for the 2 ball. So it'll be interested to see how she gets herself a shot on this. If she rolls down, she's not going to have a good cut shot.
Yeah, she could play just to leave a safety after it and keep control of the table. Well, she's tried to steal an angle that wasn't there.
Right.
I always say, just pop, make the ball.
Yep.
And then, you're trying to create something that's not there. And it was a very ambitious shot, even if she made it.
Yeah. Again, the 10 is hiding the 2 ball, so making the 1 isn't the big issue. The big issue is coming back over and not getting stuck behind that 10. And she was jacked up over the 9 ball, so that didn't help. So I mentioned that Jana lived on the reservation, and she told me that she's her next project after she leaves here is to make hats and mittens for the women's shelter on the reservation. So I thought that was pretty nice.
I love stories like that.
Yeah.
Oh, great shot. Oh, is she going to scratch? How
Jeez.
unlucky.
Yes.
Just caught the 7 ball there. Nice stroke, though. Let's have another look at this. Really got nicely into the cue ball, and unfortunately, it's gone in the drink. She can't believe it.
Yeah, that has to be frustrating after knowing that you came with a shot like that.
Yeah,
So
a bit of consolation that she did cue it nice, though, so she must be feeling pretty good, and I think she's going for the 10 ball here. The way
Well,
she's...
calling an extension because the clock is ticking away. I like the fact that the clock, you can see the clock. I don't know if you guys can hear it at home, so you hear the beep. But you can also look over and see the line of it going down so that you can see where you're at, even before the beep.
Are you a fan of the shot clock in general?
I think so. I think that,
I think it's good for the game.
yeah, I think people also have abused, when we didn't have a shot clock, it was being abused to shark the other person by either playing slow or, you know, using that badly. So now that takes that out of the mix.
Yeah, I think it stops you second guessing yourself too much and makes you get on with it and play the, you know, normally your first thought is the correct thought, and then you start letting other things come into your mind, you start making up other shots and time's ticking away.
Yep,
Just keeping your rhythm.
that is oh so true.
So very
I think
nice.
I play better on the shot clock because
Yeah,
of that.
I think so
Because I
as
tend
well.
to analyze everything in life, and sometimes you just need to let it happen.
Oh, look at this. She's okay. Overcut that by some way, that 4-ball. Now, can she make this in the side?
She can make it in the side, but she can't get on the 5 the way she wants to. She can't stop the cue ball, so she may have to come in between the 5 and the 6 and go back around 3 rails.
I
to
like
play
going into the
position.
5 here. Push it on. Well, as you said, difficult to get on it. Didn't quite go as planned. I think she caught the
She
4-ball a
caught
little
the
bit thin.
6,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So safety here. Send the 5-ball down behind the 9-10 and get the cue ball over behind the 8 somewhere. Wow, she's gone for it.
You know,
She played a shot similar to that in the first rack, didn't she?
Yes,
Brilliant
yes.
shot.
she does not like to play many safes because she has the confidence to do this.
I think she wants to get back home knitting. Get them hats ready for the winter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, a beautiful shot, and I think that's just carelessness,
Yeah.
right?
She forgot to pot the 6-ball. Her concentration was all on the 7.
So some of these shots have been testy, like here. It's a straightened shot on the 6. That's not the problem. But she can't create an angle to get over for, I'm sorry, the 6. She can't create the angle to get over for the 7.
Oh, she's going to
Oh,
play
that
it
was great.
the other way. Cued that well, didn't she?
A little much, but that was pretty much the only option she had.
Just bring you up to date with some scores on the other tables. Veronique Menard, 4-0 in the first set, and she's 2-0 up in the second. Marcia Mock took the first set against Denise Belange. I love that name.
Belange. It's nice to see Denise. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
she's
her
a
in a long
great. She's a
time.
great lady. I think we started with 42 players, double elimination.
So,
Oh, that's perfect.
yep,
Draw back from this 8. All about the speed here, isn't it,
Yes,
Dawn? Just get it
yes.
right. Don't finish short and hook yourself by the 10. Make sure you come back. That's perfect.
you know I get spoiled when I come out here to these tournaments because at home the cloth isn't brand new and not, you know, it's nice, but it's not. Here you don't.
Yeah,
It's like you don't have to work as hard.
Yeah, that shot you wouldn't. It'd be much harder to play, wouldn't it, on an old cloth?
Yes.
But these lovely slick cloths, that's where it is nice. I know you have to deal with the sliding, but the drawing is just made so much easier. So concentrate on this 10. It looks good to me, and in it
Good
goes.
shot.
So we were having a little chat as she goes on the hill here. In the first set, we was having a little chat. And I don't know how, but we ended up talking about fishing.
Yes.
And you said you have a story. I said I went fishing with Jason Shaw, and you said you've got a story about Jason Shaw. Can you tell it on air?
I can. It's going to embarrass myself, but that's okay.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Well, so I was at one of the events, and Darren Appleton, I was talking with him, and another gentleman was with him. And the other gentleman was English also. And so I was promoting an event, and the guy said, I'd like to play too, because I was asking Darren if he wanted to play, and the other guy said, well, I'd like to play too. And I looked at Darren, and I said, is he good enough to play? Because I didn't know who he was. And this event happened to be straight pool. So Darren said, no, not really. And the guy said, no, I can play. So I said, all right. So I gave him the flyer. And he said, come here, I want to show you something. So we start walking, and they're dead serious, deadpan face. And I'm like, what's he going to show me? I just finished my match. Maybe he's going to tell me something I did. Or so as we're walking, he gets in front of me, and I see the back of his shirt. And it's Shaw. Now, Jason Shaw just broke the straight pool record.
714, yeah.
I've never met him, and I thought, for some reason, I don't know why, that Jason Shaw was from America. So I didn't connect, and they were playing a trick on me, both of them. So it was a little embarrassing.
You got pranked.
I apologized immensely because I should know who he is, but I didn't.
I must say, I'm disappointed you didn't know Jason Shaw, and I'm not even Jason Shaw.
I know it's terrible. I just haven't been up on things lately.
It could have been worse. You could have offered to play him for money.
Yeah.
Right, back to the game then. Now, is she looking at the carom here?
That combination, I believe.
The combination. Oh, she's played it well. Didn't play that very well, did she?
Yeah, it's foul on all balls, of course, so as she's leaning over the table, her shirt, she had to watch out for her shirt. And sometimes that takes your concentration off of the shot, too.
Yeah, caught it a little bit thin, the combo. So another chance here. I don't fancy her chances of getting on the 3, though. Needs a really good shot here.
Yeah, she's going to have to hit this perfect.
Having saying need a good shot, how has she hit that one?
That worked. Definitely
she can cut
worked.
this 3 in. That was a beautiful shot.
That's a great shot. She
Okay, just a little bit of luck, but she deserves it, I think.
Okay, so how's she going to hold the cue ball for that 4? She's going to have to let this...
Yeah, I think she's just going to carry him into the 5 and hope that she holds on to it.
She just called the bank, I believe.
Did she? Or the 10? She called the 10, I think, did she?
No, I think she was trying to bank the 3 ball.
Well.
So what happens?
Yeah, called a foul. It was the shot clock time foul. So referee John Lehman straight on it.
So they have to, the tip has to hit the cue ball before that buzzer goes off.
Yeah, it's not some rule in some tournaments I know, or some specific ones, like I think it's Derby City Classic and the International, where as long as you're down on the shot, the clock can run out, but that's not the case. It is a 30-second shot clock, and you must strike the cue ball before the 30 seconds is up.
That was a little weak for ball in hand. And I noticed that the cue ball had a lot of spin on it, and when you do that on these tables, they slide a little bit.
Yeah,
so she did not get the draw that she was expecting.
And look what she's got here, though. Make this. Oh dear, I was going to say make this, and you got a 5-10 combo that you can't miss. Wow, she's been very fortunate there.
Yeah. In jumping this ball with foul on all balls, this is a disaster for Chantel.
Yeah, you can't jump there, can you? She's going to have to kick this somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how she could do that, how she could jump it. So just getting a good hit is all she can ask for here.
Well, we're right down the queue here, and look at that, right on cue. Oh, the 10 moved, I think. foul. Yeah, let's see a replay of that. You'll just see the 10 wobble. I'm sure our production...
Is it the 10 or the 8?
I think it was the 10 that moved. I think we're going to see a replay. Watch this. Watch the 10 ball. Don't take your eyes up. Yes,
Oh,
just moved the
yeah,
10.
Did.
Talking about Eagle Eye Jason
Yep.
Short. Eagle Eye. John Lehman. Nothing gets past him. Great shot. Great call. So another chance for Jana Montour. I like this. Coming between the 10 and the 5.
No, and I don't like this.
Oh, she's finished a little bit straight and near the rail.
But if she just stays down, well, she's not going to jack up and stop the cue ball. I don't.
Well, she's forced a little bit of an angle there. Can she come between? She has. That's a nice shot.
It was.
Guaranteed position on the 7, so just needs to concentrate on making this 6 ball, and the first set will be hers. And if you were with us before this match, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Now, why has she played that like that?
Well, she was trying to spin it to avoid.
Yeah, but why just play it straight, plain
you
ball,
have to.
because she had to be on the 7. No need to spin it at all. And she missed it thick, pushed the cue ball into the 6 ball.
Yep, that's what's happening. And you have to learn to adjust very quickly. Any equipment that you're on, and the ones that do adjust quicker are the ones that are going to go further in the tournament.
Yeah, I was commentating with Alison Fisher earlier on in the day, first match of the day actually at midday, and she was saying about, keep it simple, especially on these new cloths where it's hard to spin the ball. Just keep it simple, leave yourself in the middle of the table as much as possible, leave yourself an angle.
Right. She lost a tough one.
Oh, it was very tough.
In the shootout. Yeah. She's going to get the bridge out. Now, we haven't seen her use the bridge yet, right?
Well, your friend Sandy Badger has just won on the shootout. They were 1 set all, and she's just won in the shootout. Sandy Badger, the Honey Badger.
Honey Badger. Oh, that's a cute nickname.
Yeah. Have you got a nickname?
Well, I didn't for 35 years, and then somebody gave me a nickname that didn't really stick, which was Hippie Hopkins.
Oh, I like that.
Well, I am kind of a
You are,
hippie
yes.
girl.
I would say
without
you are.
the drugs, of course. That was a great shot.
Yeah,
Great
lovely
shot
bank.
there, and leave herself straight on that.
So, tough shot now though, bridging over the 10.
She's got
Just made it.
amazingly straight
So,
stroke.
this then for the first set. You saw the replay wobbling, and in it goes. So she's 1 set up, and just looking around the room. Bean Hung has gone through against Casey Cork in straight sets, 4-1, 4-0. Savannah Easton we saw earlier on with a great win, wasn't it? It was fantastic here on the table. Tony Sakamoto was her victim, and I think there's going to be a lot of people beginning to worry about playing Savannah Easton, because for 12 years old it really is quite frightening, isn't it?
Yeah, I was watching her, and she has such an old soul pool player look on her face. When, even though she's so cute, she looks like a little pixie, but
Yeah.
Her expressions are so seasoned.
Yeah, I know
it's-
exactly
what I'm
what she
talking
looks
about?
like an experienced pool player already.
Yeah. So nothing on the break for Chantel.
Yeah, Jana will be feeling pretty good, having taken that first set quite comfortably in the end, 4-1. Tomorrow in action is going to be Kelly Fisher, Alison Fisher, Brittany Bryant, who went through, and Malia Matas has just gone through as well against Elise Q.
Yeah, we've got some great players in this tournament.
Yeah,
Very, very
Christina
solid.
Zlateva as well, another great player. She actually sent Matas to the one-loss side earlier on today, winning in a shootout. Have you experienced a shootout?
Here, no, because I had one match and I won both sets, luckily.
Well,
But
that's the way to avoid a shootout,
yes.
right?
But as I was saying earlier, Mattis is the one that I lost to.
Oh,
last-
yes, on a shootout in
Vegas,
Vegas. Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't practice the 10-ball shootout, which was silly of me. I just had confidence, and so this time is a different story. I was at home practicing both the longer one and the shorter one, and then, of course, you got to do it all over here because the cloth reacts differently. So I've put a little more time into that because I know now how valuable that is.
Yeah, it becomes part of the practice routine, doesn't it?
Yes.
You have to have it in the back of your mind that it could happen.
And it happens quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, we have some stats. It's anything from 33 to 38% of matches that
Oh, really?
go to a shootout, yeah. Yeah, we got Fargo Rate who are doing lots of good stuff behind the scenes, sorting lots of different stats out.
That's good. We need stats. Stats help us understand.
Stats are good.
Yes. Probably play us. Well, you know.
Well, you know, don't.
She
don't,
loves that shot.
You must learn. Don't call the safe when there's a shot like that on, because she's going to go for it and she's going to get it.
That's amazing. This shot.
Fabulous.
She must just.
Didn't touch the sides. Well, just caught the far jaw, but what a great shot, and how unlucky is that?
She is not afraid of that cut shot at all. She's going to kick behind.
Yeah, I think she'll call the side pocket here. She's called an extension first. Shot clock running down. I'd be calling the side pocket just in case here. That's a Tony Robles shot, just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Oh, fabulous.
His son and my son used to play together at the expo.
And his oldest son,
Jonathan.
Jonathan, yeah.
Yeah, they're the same age. So they were buddies.
Doesn't he work in the film industry or something?
I'm not sure what he's doing.
I believe he works in the film industry. Tony's a bit of a movie star as well. Has done some work on some great TV shows. Also a thoroughly nice guy. I think she was playing the 6 combo there.
I'm not sure. We'll have to ask her later. So you could play the combo on the 9.
I don't see what else she's got, really.
The only other thing is to roll the cue ball across the table. For the safety, I think I would have
Trying to get some separation, and she's got a hook.
Ooh, that was lucky. So now whenever you're kicking here, she called that side pocket because it's call shot, and if she lucked it in, of course, it wouldn't count unless she calls it.
It's gone in the, oh, I thought it was going to go in the corner. And if it had have gone in the corner, loss of turn, of course.
Straight in. I do not like these shots. It's dead straight. You're on the rail. So she's got to cheat the pocket a little bit, come around.
Played it well. Wants a big kiss on this 10, and she didn't get it.
Nope.
So I don't know whether she's a fan of jumping or not. But this is, it's jumpable.
She jumped before, and actually, no, she's not taking the jump
I
this
don't
time.
think that shot's on.
I don't either. I think she's gonna.
She's going to have to
come
bend
too
this.
short.
She's going to have to bend it a lot.
I don't like this. All right,
She
she
just
hit it.
clipped it, but it was never going to go anywhere.
But I'm surprised she didn't take out the jump stick, because she jumped a shot earlier that was this far apart and had a good hit.
Yeah, and she played that at such a pace where she was always going to leave it. You know, she's always going to leave it on if she didn't make it. So a chance here again for Shanelle. Oh, she's overcut it.
Okay, you going to call this one?
No.
She's going down the rail.
She's going to call us safe, but play it down the rail.
Off the 8.
Day 1 of 4. And on Saturday, we're going to have 2 semi-finals and the final. I wonder who's going to be in it. And
Well, me, of course.
there's a very strong... Oh, of course, I forgot.
Come on, Mark.
That's the way. And there's one of the favourites. Look, hey, Lou.
Yeah.
I told her not to text me while I'm commentating. She scraped through earlier on, hey, Lou.
Yeah, I watched that match. That wasn't the prettiest.
Very
match.
uncharacteristic of Elu, but she won her second match convincingly.
It happens, though. You know, you got to recover. You got to be able to shake it off.
Yeah, she had a great run, of course, in Germany. And got beat by Kelly.
Kelly's been a problem lately. Yes.
These pesky Europeans coming across
I know.
across the pond.
I know. Allison started the whole thing.
Yeah.
I remember when she first came over, and then Karen came over, and the both of them were just dominating everything. Every finals that I commentated, it was both of them. And so I started to study, like, what are they doing that we're not doing? And I think it came down to the snooker stance and the
Again, she's tried to make too much there. I can't believe she didn't play it down the corner. She's played a...
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't... If you're just making the 9, it's okay. But when you're trying to work the cue ball like that, you know, with a bit of pace, if you just catch it slightly wrong, it's not going to go in.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so it's their fundamentals that are so perfect.
Absolutely. Oh, she's caught the 10.
If it didn't hit the 10, she would have been right on. Now she's going to have to work for it.
Well, there's her extension, look. That is a long extension as well.
That stick is like twice as tall as she is. I don't think I've seen one.
She could
like
play that from her seat. Oh, nice shot.
Good shot. Very
Cue ball
good.
safe. In it goes. So takes the first rack in the second set, having lost the first. Let's just have a quick look around the room. Dawn. Lots of games going on, of course, but we're going to be back in a minute.
shots. These shots
Yeah, it's
are
great, isn't it? Jasmine. She's okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Pesky European.
Yes. The mental side isn't as strong as the others, but both are better than that.
Welcome back to this fascinating battle. Day one, final match of the day. Coming to the table to break. It's winner breaks, of course. Leading 1-0 and trailing 1-0. Shanelle Loraine, the fashionista. Well, she's made a ball. She almost made the cue ball as well.
Yeah, she let go of that cue a little bit. This is Shanelle's first Predator event. She missed the one in Vegas. She said she was ready to come out, and her little dog passed away, and she said she just couldn't bear to come out and play pool. She'd have been crying all over the place, and that wouldn't have been very very good for the pool game.
They become our best friends, don't they? Dogs.
They do. They're family. She does have another one. I think the one that passed away was Mika.
Named after?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Mika Riminen?
Maybe.
Was it angry? We've been talking about temperaments, and some players have got great temperament, and some others wear their heart on their sleeve, shall we say.
Oh, yeah. This game definitely brings out
It can
the
do
best
it can do
and
that
the
to you, can't it? Yeah.
the worst. Like, you could be the sweetest person in the world, and it'll make you angry. And not other people, it's yourself usually that does it.
Yeah. Nice shot there, just nudged into the...
She's kind of created a little bit of a mess there with the 5 and the 7. So there's no pocket at some point.
I think the 5 may go in the side. Oh no, it doesn't. She can't because the 10's in the way. Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to have to...
She leave herself an angle here, maybe.
Did she maybe... Well, she wouldn't have tried to break it out then. That wouldn't have been a good time to break it out. The safety's even going to be hard here.
Yeah, I think she's dead straight on this 4 as well, so I can't really try and work any magic off this. There you see in the background those lovely Predator arena lights.
So maybe...
Oh, she's played to leave it in the side. Does this go in the side?
I think she's got to bank it. I don't know. She may have to bank this.
Does it bank? I don't think it does it?
Well, it might. If you hit these hard,
To
they
straighten
shorten
it?
up.
Yeah. Well, I think she's played the safety there. Has she got a cover? She certainly has.
Well,
Nice shot.
That worked out real well. Because had she made it, which I don't think she was going for because that was pretty long.
Yeah, I don't think it was an attempt. Oh,
Did
right
you see
round
that
it.
swing out?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
sliding.
Yep. So ball in hand.
Yeah, she'll
No
be looking to
problems.
close this out and get an early night ready for tomorrow. Back bright and early, 10 a.m. You as well.
Yes.
What will be your regime tomorrow? What will be your routine? What will you be doing?
Well,
What time will you get up tomorrow?
Well, I'm on East Coast time right now, so I woke up early. But I need to wake up early tomorrow because I like to eat no closer than an hour and a half before my match. Otherwise, it kind of throws my eyesight off. The blood sugars or whatever change. And so, you know, I'll get up, get showered, have something to eat, and then get down here and try to get down here at least 45 minutes before the match. Oh, wow.
She's lost the cue ball trying to stun run through.
Yeah.
And when you're not cueing 100%, those stun run throughs can become, well, just a run through.
Yes.
And that's exactly
And
what
it did.
happened.
It ran right into the pocket.
So when you practice tomorrow morning, will you do some drills, or will you you'll do a little bit of practice on the 10-ball spot shot maybe? What will you practice?
Well, I'll start just with straight in shots because I want to find my line. I want to make sure that I'm cueing right. So I'll start with the straight in shots and watch the cue ball to see if it's spinning, if I'm not hitting it dead center. And then I'll shoot some different kind of cut shots just to make sure that I can feel those. And then I will do run-outs to make sure I got my speed down and everything, and I'll break and definitely shoot the spot shot.
Yeah,
finish
you
with
see a
that.
lot of the players finishing with the 10-ball
Yep.
spot shot. As we see, Loraine, Shanelle, I should say.
We have a match here now.
We do have a match, and we could be seeing another shootout. Who knows? If she can make a ball on the break here, as we see John Lehman with that very, can I say this, very sexy looking triangle.
It is.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Always reminds me of a Formula One car for some reason. You
Yeah.
know, like a Grand Prix car. I don't
Yeah.
know why, it just does.
It's a lean machine.
Yes, it is. It's very slim and stylish, and
It's different, and I'm all for different.
in pole position right now in this set. See what I've done there? Shanelle breaking off. That's a decent break, made the one in the side. That was a really nice stroke, actually.
Cue ball
And look at
still
this.
spinning.
Look at this. Look at the 2-ball. Perfect shape on the 2-ball.
Yep. She'll need to draw it back and play the 3 up to the right there. Staying in line, that's what this is all about, because it's just like tic-tac-toe if you can get the right ball speed.
Wow,
That
she's lost it a little bit. That's okay. It's come back out.
What was it, though? What was she trying to do there?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Maybe she was trying to run into the, which I'm not a fan of. If the balls are open, don't run into anything, because you're just going to clutter something up. So was she trying to hit the 10 to stop it there and take the 3 in the side? I don't know.
I don't think she got enough bottom on the cue ball, I think, and she lost the cue ball slightly. I think she was trying to come back a bit more. You might have just caught a glimpse of Jerry Stuckart in the corner as we go back to Shanelle there, looking very pensive. Jerry, of course, doing some good work for the WPBA.
He is. He's really incredible. I've been on some Zoom meetings with him and committee work, and he's very professional, very well-spoken, and has a good heart. So we're happy to have him.
Zoom, of course, sprung up out of the COVID, didn't it? I'm sure it was around before, but that really made an explosion of Zoom. Who hasn't heard of Zoom now?
Yeah, everybody was on Zoom during COVID. And it's still, a lot of people still continue with that. It's changed people's lives.
Yeah, and working from home, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I think the sale of pants, as you call them, went down during COVID as people sitting at their desks just in a shirt and tie.
For their pajamas.
Yes.
I do have pants on. It's just pajama pants.
Well, didn't make the escape. Oh, look, she's tied the 4 up, though. Can she get on the 4 in such a way to leave a carom on the 5?
Maybe. It's kind of the only thing she has. She could try to draw down and break them out, but that's
Risky near the corner
Risky,
pocket there as well, you know.
risky.
Big
Yeah,
risk of the
that's
scratch.
what she's doing.
But she is doing it. You called it. Good call. Wow, how did she
my
play
God,
that?
That was so awesome.
Fabulous.
Wow.
And as a bonus, made the 5 as well.
Wow, what a perfect line she had. She almost missed the 3 ball.
Run this through, leave the 6 in the side, will she? Oh, she could come back. Nicely played.
Yep.
Really, you'd think she needs to win this rack. Otherwise, Shanelle will go to the hill.
Did she leave herself?
That was a little bit careless, I thought, that
Yeah.
shot.
I think now she's going to have to play the 8 up in the corner where she's cueing from.
She seemed to take that very casually, didn't she? And caught the pocket. And
See, I would have come up and played for the other pocket because it goes by the 9. It was a natural angle. All she had to do was get straight. She had the 9. Now look what now look what Jana has. It's just a lot harder here. She's going to have to swing the cue ball around 3 rails.
she's played it well, though.
Yeah, she
Wants a
hit
bounce,
that
get off that rail. It
pretty
has.
much perfect.
I'm not sure if she's got a slight angle on this at all. Might have to leave herself further away from this 10 than she'd like. There's Jerry Stuckart, look, hard at work on his phone again. Always on his phone, Jerry.
Either that or just looking at Facebook.
He's probably playing Candy Crush or something. Lovely shot of the room there with the BCA Nationals going on. And in it goes, very, very nicely played. And we're going to go for a break and we're going to come back, we promise. And we are back in Red Deer in the Cambridge Hotel here in the lovely country Canada. I love it.
Canada.
And I can't wait to go and do a bit of sightseeing. Go around Lake Louise and Loraine, and somebody told me to eat some poutine, whatever that is.
Speaking of Lake Loraine, I told you that
Lake Loraine?
Lake, what is it?
Louise.
Lake Louise. Okay,
You
different
mixed up-
girl's name.
You mixed up Lake Loraine and Lake Moraine, whatever, yeah. Right, back to the pool. So look, eyeing up a 1-9 combo here.
Yes, so I was saying that earlier that Shanelle loves, actually, yoga. And there is an awesome picture on her Facebook at that lake doing the yoga pose. It is such a cool picture. The mountains in the background, the lake. That was a devastating little miss there because it left a straight shot on the one. Look at that little clutter though in the middle of the table.
Yeah, there's a bit of work to do if you're going to win this rack. And she wants this to bounce. Now does a 3. A 3 does pass the 8, but maybe she can run the cue ball down. Maybe get a carom on the 4 or the 8 here and leave the 3 into the side. Let's see how she plays this. There you go. She can on both of them. And unfortunately, missed the 2.
Missed the 2 and opened it up a little bit. These shots people take for granted so much when they're hanging in the pocket like that. You have to focus extra hard on where the cue ball's going, because when it sits in the pocket like that, you think you can use any part of the pocket.
Oh, this is okay. This is very okay.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Oh, couldn't have played that any better, could she?
That was
Even
really
nudged
nice.
the 5 on as well. Mentioned tomorrow, first game of the day. We do have 2 tables being streamed. On table 2 tomorrow morning is Kelly Fisher versus Christina Zlateva, and what a great match that will be. And you might have heard Christina in the commentary booth earlier on with Tim de Ruyter. And a very fine job they done as well. I don't know where she's gone
Well,
with
I'm not
that.
really sure why she played that, because now she has to shoot the combination. I'm thinking I'd rather just stop the cue ball behind the 5 and play it up in the corner. So now she's got a long combination. This is...
Well, decided on the safety.
Oh,
Or was it? Yeah, it's leaked out. There's a shot here on the 5. Not sure the 6 passes the 7, so it's not guaranteed to get onto the 7 here.
she's got a very steady walk around the table, this one. She doesn't seem to be bothered by much of anything, which is good.
Oh, that's really nicely played. 6 in the side. Just always, just that fraction out of position, it makes such a difference.
Yes. Oh, just see the
Changed her
change?
mind.
No.
Yeah, I don't like to see that.
No, you want to...
See,
Ah.
and that's why she missed it. You cannot get down to play a shot and then change your mind to play a different shot when you're already down. Get up and start again.
Exactly. Pure example of that is just what happened. It only takes a second to just stand back up and go, okay, refocus.
Yeah. Have your the shot you're going to play needs to be clear in your mind before you get down, and if you change your mind, get up. Now we know where that 6 ball would be going if Jana was at the table. Straight down the corner.
Oh, she hit it too hard.
Oh, has she got any luck here? No, she hasn't. There you can see the gap between the cue ball and 8 ball. So a real chance now to level things up.
So all you cats out there that are playing on bar tables and you think you might want to become pro, you can just look at what Jana's doing out here. She did play in the WPBA events, but hasn't done that since, I think it was about 2012, maybe 2014. So she did play some big table, but not recently.
I'd like to give a big shout out and thanks to our sponsors. Predator Cues, of course, Q Sports Live, and of course the WPBA Pro Billiard Series as well. Global partners CSI, Q Sports International. Hi to Ozzy and Amy. I know Amy's here somewhere. Amy Kane working hard on the BCA event as well that's going on. And
yeah, WPBA players were really excited to be doing this with Predator because, you know, it's been a long time. We were starting to come back with our tournaments, but now this year it's been gangbusters. We've got 10 plus all the specialty events that the players are playing in, and Predators to thank for a lot of that.
Yeah, and pardon the pun here, but it was just the shot in the arm that the sport needed, you know, with people like Predator coming in after COVID, putting all the money and getting these new tournaments going. And I don't think pool has been in the place it's in now for, well, if ever, before. There were, of course, the glory days. People always go on about ESPN and when it was on mainstream TV and that. Yeah. I think we're starting to get back to being in an even better position.
Yes. It's fun. I was there during the glory days in the States for the WPBA. I don't know what it was like in Europe.
Slid it in off the route.
And we had, I think at the most, we had 20 tournaments in a year. And then plus the worlds and other things around the world. But it was pretty busy.
I think you're up to about 16 now, aren't you?
Well, we have 10 on the schedule for this year, plus
there's
the
more
worlds,
coming,
and you know there's other things, and there is more coming.
I saw a new tournament advertised. I actually shared it on my Facebook earlier, of a new one in Atlanta, I believe.
I don't know about that one.
Or was it Atlantic City? It was one of them.
Oh, Atlantic City.
Go to my Facebook page, Mark White, have a look. It's all over there. I'm always posting. Nice 10 ball. So feeling good, look.
3-1. She needs one more. She's on the hill.
On the hill, and that's where you want to be.
I'd love to see a shootout here.
Just wobbled it a little bit, but in it went. And Jana sat there in her chair, head bowed. I wonder if she's just trying to gather herself, gather her thoughts, and try and get refocused because she's had her chances. And that young lady there.
I know what she's doing. She's breathing. She's really taken breathing to another level with the yoga, and she wants to share with everybody how important that breath is to relaxing you.
Breath is very important. I live on it.
When we're not breathing, that's a big problem.
That's when you need to worry. Right, here we go.
No, but you know what I mean.
I know, I'm playing with you.
Look at the cue ball. it's going to spin for about 5 minutes.
I think we might need a 120-second shot clock here till the white ball stops.
I see a push coming.
Yeah, that's a horrible layout, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But it might help with the push because there's going to be safety play, and you've got lots of balls to be able to hide behind.
Yeah, I mean, not much going on there with that push. I wonder if you bank this. Just getting into position, steadying herself. Oh no, it doesn't bank past the 2, does it? Oh, let's open things up a little bit. Needs a little bit of cover, and she got it, I think.
Well, there are so many balls down in that half of the table that it's hard not to get yourself behind something, I guess.
Yeah, I like playing the stop shot here on the 1 ball, send the 1 ball round.
Did
A
you see
few
it
rails.
enough?
I think she can. Just basically leave the cue ball where the 1 is. Yep, just like that.
That was good.
Doesn't want to catch that. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Now there's an edge, and it does go in that side. And I'll tell you what, the 8 ball's going to go pretty close as well if she makes this 1 ball. It's a thin one, I know.
Well, there's no scratch there.
No,
so.
absolutely not. Well, oh, unlucky.
Ooh. But this is an easy shot just to kick off the back rail. She's going to have to hit a little speed to get it out of the corner, to get the cue ball out of the corner so that she can get up for the 2.
And then she's got to avoid traffic. Wow, she caught it really thin.
Yeah.
Almost missed
You
it.
almost had to do that, though, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
otherwise
yeah.
it would've-
That's what got her out of there.
Yeah.
And she's a little bit unlucky with the kiss she had, but I'm sure we've seen her slice these down the rail. Watch this, very,
Look at that.
very, very
Ooh.
thin.
Just enough to make it.
Well, I guarantee she's going to make this.
Please go ahead with the bowling, please.
She is good at those down the rail shots. Well, so if she puts left-hand English, that changes the ability to make the ball. Let's see what she does here. Yeah.
She certainly did play English, and it pushed it into the
Yep.
3 ball and caught it too thick.
Shanelle may have to kick this ball too. Can she see past? Oh no, she can see past the 9, right? To make it.
I think she can.
So the 8 and the 10 are close together. That might come into play later on. Oh, she did have to kick at it.
Oh, that's beautifully played. Nicely on the 4.
Yep. So it's good layout here. Look at that shot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right around the.
We've got Brittany Bryant in action tomorrow against Naomi Williams. That'll be a great match. Dawn Hopkins will be in action.
Who am I against? Can you pronounce that name?
You're against the tape. Where? Which one?
Keep going. We're looking at the chart. If you guys want to find the chart, it's at ProBilliardSeries.com. That has the chart of when all the matches are. So here she's got the 6. Just come out above the 8 and the 10, just like that. So now let's see what she's going to do here, because I'm not really sure if she pulls the cue ball back. how that's. I don't think she can squeeze by the 10 to make the 8 straight in, so it's going to be an angled shot.
Yeah, Alison Fisher's opponent this
Yeah.
evening should have been Suzanne Peters, but Suzanne couldn't make it, so Alison got a walkover to the next round.
She's looking at the 10 ball. Maybe the safe. It was not. She did not have a good feel for that shot. I had a feeling that the 2 balls were close together and they would come and play. This is a fairly easy safety. Just, you know.
Well, I would have drawn. Oh,
she did not know where the cue ball, where the object ball was going.
And she didn't call it.
And like you said, if you're going to play that shot, draw it up into the 10 to freeze it on.
Absolutely.
Now it would have left a jump shot or a kick shot. Now you cut the legs off of the kick shot.
Well, she's going to be jumping this. She's been put back in, of course, by Shanelle, but she could make this, you know.
Well, she better hit it because 2 balls on the table, Chanel's on the hill. Ball in hand would not.
And shot clock going off. Oh,
gee.
that's, well, it's going to be 1 set all, and we are going to be going to another shootout here on day 1 of the Canadian Open. This is what you want, isn't it, for the set? A nice, easy 9 and 10. Look at them eyes.
She's a very sweet girl, too. She's pretty and sweet.
Nice straight line there, look, between the elbow, and in it goes. So we are going to a shootout. Now, the oldest lady in the competition,
Jerry.
lovely Jerry.
Jerry,
She's
I love
great,
Jerry.
isn't she?
Her and her husband used to come to all the tournaments back in the day. Ron, lovely people, very nice. So is Jerry, what were you saying?
Yeah, she's in a little bit of trouble. She's against Tamami Okuda, and she lost the first set 4-2, and she's 3-1 down in the second. And in fact, I can tell you that she's just lost Jerry, so she can now go for a sherry and have a nice sit down and a relax and enjoy the rest of the tournament. She's lovely to have around the venue. So this is the 10-ball shootout. 10-ball is placed where it's placed, actually in the rack, not on the spot. And they'll have 4 innings, 2 from each side, and if then we're still level after that, then the box shrinks back a diamond.
Ooh, bobbled that right in, made the first shot. So I noticed she's just hitting with a nice center ball. She's not using any English for that, which is the smart way to play this.
Yeah, keep it simple. And we are on the shot clock as well on the shootout. 30 seconds. Wide of the target there, so advantage to Jana Montour after innings number 1. Now they'll switch to the other side of the table. And if we are level after 4 innings, of course, it then becomes sudden death. And she's putting this cue ball quite far away from that rail.
I like that myself.
Is that the way you play it?
Yeah, you know why? I'll tell you
Oh,
why.
go on. I want to know why. Tell me why.
Because I want the shorter shot, the one that goes back farther, I mean the longer shot, to be at the same angle.
Oh, I
So-
see. So you're not changing the angle of the
Yes.
shot when the diamond gets shrunk back.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So 2-1 up. Sorry, 2-0 up in this shootout. And you see John Lehman, and he always placed that 10 ball with the white face up. And that was done because when they first introduced the shootout, you saw players. There's Alex Montpellier, look there, speaking with another Frenchman,
Oh, I like
Vincent
that name,
Rochefort.
Montpellier.
Yeah, it's a lovely name, isn't
That
it?
is. It just rolls off your tongue.
Oh, and she's gone wide of the mark again.
Yeah.
And looking in trouble here. So basically, if Jana makes this 10 ball, she will go through.
Yeah, because then Shanelle can't catch up at
she
that
can't
point.
catch up. Yeah, just 4 innings.
You see her move when she shot that shot.
I think she'll be the first to admit, though, that she's had fun out there.
Oh,
Looks like she enjoyed it.
yes.
I've enjoyed it. It's been very enjoyable with you as well. Maybe we can do it again sometime.
I would like that. It would be fun.
So this 10 ball then for the
She's
win.
actually hitting it low, almost low.
Oh, she's missed it.
Okay,
She's
well,
keeping
that-
us in suspense.
Yeah. Yes.
So
now Shanelle needs to make this. For
She
sure.
must make it, yeah. If she doesn't, it's over, of course. Very close with it, though. Thought it was in at one stage.
Hmm.
And remember, we're back at 10 a.m. Calgary time tomorrow. Matches at 10 midday, 2 o'clock, and then 5, 7, and 9 p.m. Well,
Oh,
and
that
that's
was
it.
key.
It's all over. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Thanks for being with us. Thank you, Dawn Hopkins.
Thank you, Mark.
See you soon, guys.
Can I get a rep to the podium, please?